Well, hello, everybody. Hello. Guys, I just had to come back to do another video because it's the delusion for me. You know, people say that a lot, but that's what it is for me. I don't know if this woman pretending that she don't know what she's doing is no better than what she's accusing other people of. I'm gonna put a little Vaseline, guys, on my lips. It's just a delusion for me. Delusional for me. Does she not know that two wrongs don't make a right? Does she not know that? I'm talking about MA. Yes, right, you guessed it. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to put my finger on it, y'all. Because I think she really believed, because y'all know, for those who do know, she has changed her other YouTube channel. She changed that over to a reaction channel, right? So now it's called whatever she named it. It's a reaction channel now. Because it was one thing, and then she changed it to something else when she got to her mom's house in Florida. And then she snatched that name up off of it. Now it's some kind of reaction channel now. And so far, she's done like, I think 3 or 4 reaction videos on that channel so far. Let me back up and say welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope all is well with you and yours. Cannot forget to say that. Because I'm hoping and praying that everybody is staying safe and, you know, just being careful. As careful can be, right? But I'm just perplexed a little bit, because this lady, I mean, she just know how to, and I said it before, she's, in my mind, she's kind of like a manipulator, and she calls herself, I'm not going to say she calls herself, she reminds me of somebody trying to be a master manipulator. I mean, but there's holes all throughout her stories that she be telling. There's holes big enough to put your whole body in. I mean, you can literally put your entire being in them daggone delusional lies that's being told on a lot of her videos, guys. She's pretending like, okay, I'm just doing a little bit of something. I ain't trying to, hurt nothing. I ain't trying. And where that came from, one of her viewers or subscribers said something to her about, oh, well, you ain't really going in on people on your reaction channel. What you talking about, Louis? What you talking about, Willie? What you talking about, Vera? Are we watching the same videos? Because I have sat there and I've seen, I've seen her talking about people's eyes, saying one particular content creator, one of her eyes was going up this way, the other was going that way. I seen her say it. It's on her video, on her daggone reaction channel. She said, yeah, the eye going here and one going over there. Then she said the tooth, talking about somebody's tooth or whatever, teeth or whatever. I've seen her talk about this mess, just as we all have. Then she talks about people's body being bigger than the equator. I'm telling you, a BBL, I tell you, goes right through some people's brain cell. Because, I mean, you would have thought this girl was born, this was her God-given body. You wouldn't thought the way that she talks about people, You wouldn't thought that she done went somewhere and laid up and had somebody slice and dice on her and do all these other things until she got them lumps back there. You know you paid for the lumps, M.A. So stop acting like you was born with something. It was God given to you. You came out your mama womb, pow, 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 pow. No. So, and then as far as, you know, you're not, what did one of her subscribers or viewers or whatever, she probably is a subscriber, but, oh, you're not going in, you're not really going in. But what do you call that when you talk about somebody, one eye's over here and the other eye over there, and got a tooth hanging, and bodies are bigger than equators, or about the size of an equator, just calling them fat without saying the word fat, you know. I mean, what the heck? But some kind of way, it never fails. She's going to always, MA's going to always try to make herself look like the victim. And she is really a victimizer, is what she is. But she's going to always try to come out smelling like roses. Like, oh, I ain't in, how they say that, guys? Throwing rocks, and then you want to hide the hands, put them somewhere. Well, no. I didn't do this, and I didn't, all I did, they're always minimizing their madness, but they always magnifying somebody else's stuff. I mean, can we say delusional? Can we say delusional? Because I don't know on what planet do she think that two wrongs makes a right. You know. Then she says, well, you know, I'm just saying little stuff. I'm not actually going in. She repeating what her daggone subby said. I'm not really, I don't even believe she had the mess that come out of her mouth. That's why she chuckles so much all the time. Because you know that mess coming out of her face is a bunch of crap. She know it. I'm just, you know, I'm just doing this, that, and the other, and I'm not really, you know, hurting nothing because, you know, they got my image up there. They playing my content. But listen, a lot of channels, and if YouTube is going to try to go and check somebody, they're going to have to check almost just about everybody on that app. Because everybody is posting thumbnails with other people's images on there and, you know, putting their content up and stuff like that. And I haven't heard talk about anybody being reprimanded for it. You know? You got all kinds of people, TMZ, you know what I mean? Entertainment Tonight. They putting people images up. They doing stuff, you know? I don't think they're getting people permission to do it either. They just do it. But then here she comes. She want to try to change the game. Oh, see, so what she doing is so much better because she don't use anybody's content. But I believe if it was something all that pressing and bad about people using a little bit of comment or, you know, however they do, I believe that they would somehow be sanctioned or they would somehow be penalized for it. But she think just because she don't use anybody's content, she's just doing, by her just talking about the people, that means her stuff is this big, but somebody using other people's content stuff is that big. Her stuff is here and somebody else's stuff is like this. Humongous. Humongous. Girl, I want you to go somewhere and buy yourself a vial or Clue or something. Oh, but I forgot that Kenny Weldon dried up or is drying up. Speaking of him, Lord have mercy, girl, this man must have cut you off every which way but loose. Because you just been making video after video after video, trying to disguise it, trying to put sugar on poop, trying to make it seem like you ain't talking about your ex, which folk already know you are. So he done cut you off at the knees, at the ankles, and some more places down to the toes. That's why you running amok with these videos, talking about all this stuff. I can't even remember some of them titles. Y'all can go back and check it out if y'all want to. All these different things. The latest thing was something about some man, her uncle, supposed to be uncle, and I don't even remember hearing no story about that. And y'all know she tried to run the YouTube and tell every little thing. And by every little thing, I'm not saying she tell every little thing. She'll put some truth with a whole bunch of lies. And, but some kind of way we would have heard about that uncle. I don't remember. And maybe you're going to have to pull that receipt on that one for me. Because I don't remember hearing nothing about no uncle coming at you. Now, if I'm wrong, then I'll go back and make another video saying I'm wrong. I just don't have that recollection up in here. And I've seen just about all of your videos. I'm not saying all, but I've seen quite a bit of your videos because I've been, I started out calling myself trying to be supportive until you start acting until you start acting a monkey. I said, listen, Linda, listen, I got to go. Got things to do, look at the time. So you lost me, girl. You lost me. Just because I told her I made a video, she didn't even go and look at the video to see what I had said. I just started trying to go in. Y'all remember that? So she lost me. Because I was like, I'm not sitting here putting up with all that stink. And I know I ain't do nothing but try to be supportive. I'm not putting up with that. Not I, say the duck. Or is it the pig? The cow, whichever one of them it is. Not I. And I got on up away from there, you know what I mean? And started making commentary the way I wanted to make commentary. But I don't understand why she always got to make herself the victim. Like she, woe is me type thing. Can't never try to equate herself with being a strong, independent sister who can do for herself. Because then she's on this kick about how people is only trying to help you a little bit. I did a video. I don't think I dropped it yet, but I will be. Well, I could have. I can't remember, y'all. But anyway, I did a video talking about her, whining and crying about people only trying to do the bare minimum for her. Girl, this is your life. Welcome to it. You should have been having your ducks in a row long time ago. You should have been having your ducks in a row long time ago. And then she's talking about this daggone tripod again. How many times you going to have a new tripod, girl? You only saying that stuff because you hoping somebody drops some money. You want that sound to go off in your phone. You want that Cash App sound to go off. Anytime she start talking like that, honey, she wants somebody to buy her that daggone RV. Because now she says she don't want the pop-up. She don't even know why she even thinking about a pop-up. I Googled them pop-ups, girl. I think you're right. They're not built for no Amazons, okay? Just saying. They not built for tall people. You gonna be all hunched up in it like that, trying to move around, trying to find something to eat. You gonna be all hunched up, looking around, like some kind of cartoon character or something. So yeah, but she wants somebody to buy her that RV. When she keep talking about stuff like that, guys, that's her way, that repetitive. She's trying to get you guys to believe that she's in need. She's in need of something. She wants y'all to drop something in that daggone Cash App. I don't know what happened to all the savings she had with her niece, Ouija. I don't know what happened to all them. She used to brag about having 3 and 4 accounts. What happened to all that money? Now she running around talking about she's saving and stacking. Well, didn't you think about that when you were in your younger years? I guess not. Now all of a sudden you It's an urgency. Oh, I got to save and stack and all that. But you know you ain't going to be able to save and stack nothing until you get that little monkey off of you. Yeah, you got to get that monkey up off of you. And I'm not criticizing that because I have that in my family. You know, I had an uncle who that stuff took him up out of here. So I'm not trying to make light of it, but I'm just trying to tell you the God knows truth. You trying to save and stack something with that monkey chasing you around, it ain't going to happen. That's why we don't hear about them bank accounts no more that you were so proudly boasting about. Oh, my niece, Weezy, she's in charge of all of this, that, yeah. What happened, M.A.? What happened to all of that? You ain't got to tell us. We can put our little 2 senses, our good senses together. We can figure it out. But she's saying when y'all hear her talking something repetitive, tripod, phone, RV, she wanting somebody to send her some monies so she can run back out there, forget all about you, get that money, honey, run right somewhere, and be broke again, and a week later, crying all over again after somebody done sent the money. And she be out there crying all over again. Well, my tripod, you know, it's leaning. You know, the daggone, the pop-up ain't gonna do. I'm gonna need a raw RV, y'all. Somebody send me something. No, but she ain't gonna come and be that obvious, though. She's not gonna be that obvious. She know how to run that game. Because she been running that game. She strikes me as somebody who's been running game since she was probably 14 or 15 years old, because she told us she was out there, you know, entertaining 51-year-old guys. So, you know, I mean, not my words, hers. So she probably was running stuff at a very young age. And she just done carried that same mentality in her low 50s now. In her 50s, and she's still, you know, just dealing with that same 15-year-old mentality. You know, because, I mean, for the life of me, it should have dawned on her a long time ago to be stacking and saving. Stacking and saving. You know? I mean, anywho, this woman's going to always trying to make herself, you know, come up smelling like roses. Everybody else got that stink on them. Everybody else is doing something stinking funky to her. So she's the victim. You know, she's the victim. And I don't even understand how she's the victim when her channel is rising. Her numbers is rising. But some kind of way, instead of her saying thank you for the commentary that you're doing, and she knows it's drawing people to her channel and it's making people subscribe, but it's too much like right to say thank you. So she's going to sit up there and act like, you know, she's so hurt and upset with her numbers rising. I can see if the numbers was falling, then yeah, you would be having a reason to gripe. But the number, that's why I'm saying it's that delusional stuff for me. Unless she's trying to think that me so silly, or we so silly, that we can't put 1 and 1 together and come up with 2. Girl. Whoa. Anyway, M.A., your stuff is stinky too. It stinks all the way to heaven because you out here saying stuff out your face. You know, you calling people, you know, all kinds of whatever. You're talking about their facial. You're talking about they don't have teeth. And I know things has been said about you, but again, I say 2 wrongs don't make a right. But you don't see that you're doing anything wrong. You just figure you just doing, it's the big payback. The big payback. Well, if that's the way you doing it, then just say that. Instead of sitting up here lying, come on, I'm doing it to them because they did it to me. I mean, did we do this stuff in elementary? Do that tick for that. I thought the words say when I was a child, I act like a child. When I became an adult, I put childish things away. But let me not digress. Maybe you didn't read that part. Maybe you didn't get that far in the good word, so I'm going to let you be with that one. But, honey, your stuff ain't smelling no sweeter than nobody else's. You out here saying all kinds of things, telling people to cam up. You so obsessed with those, the little physical. You so obsessed with that. Something that you weren't born with. Something that you had to go and purchase. I mean, it's okay if that's what you want to do. But don't sit around and act like you popped out of your mama's belly that way. All that stuff was in your DNA when you popped out of your mama's womb. You had to go somewhere and purchase that stuff, sugar. That wasn't no God-given stuff for you, but you acting like, And then what is up with this water business? You acting like you just discovered water or something. What? That's what I'm saying. This thing up here is a terrible thing to waste. I'm sure you remember that. It's the mind is a terrible thing to waste, M.A. Get it together. Oh, I want every drip of it. I want all my water. She had some water. She was pouring, I guess she had one bottle she hadn't finished, and she was pouring that little bit into another bottle, talking like she just discovered water and what water would do for your body. Well, for goodness sake, if you had stayed in school, paid attention, you probably stayed in school, but if you had paid attention, they would have told you a little bit about the water and that our bodies are predominantly water. And when we go and do what we do in the bathroom, it depletes. Or we exercise, we deplete. If we're, just sweating, we are depleting those fluids. So we got to replace it with water. But you acting like, oh, this water. Oh, gosh. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all better get on board with it. Like people don't know they supposed to drink water. Like you just discovering something 5 minutes ago and you so happy about trying to share it. Girl. I'm all over the place with this daggone video here, guys. I know. But I'm getting ready to let y'all go. If you stayed this far, you stayed this long, thank you. I appreciate you guys. But that woman, I think I got 2 daggone videos in the boat I got to drop. I don't know. I've already dropped 2 today and then plus a short. So I don't know if I'm going to drop another one tonight or just wait for tomorrow morning to drop it. I don't know. But I think I'm going to go ahead and drop another one tonight before I go to bed. I think that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all can see me a little bit clearer, guys. I finally got rid of that Verizon carrier. I've been with them people for over 20 years, guys. Even the day when I was over there, when I was on the phone with Verizon trying to get the transfer pin, the daggone lady on the phone. Oh, you've been with us for over 20 years. I wish it was something I could do. And my grandson, he's a card, y'all. He says, see, yeah, it could have been something she could have done. Could have lowered that bill. Because, guys, I had the daggone Verizon phone. Then I had the Xfinity internet and cable. And the bills was just too much. It was just too much. I was paying over $200 a month just for that. And I'm like, you know what? I got to downgrade. And I did downsize. I took away everything off of my off of the cable except basic. I kept basic, but the bill was still, even with just basic, it was still $180. I'm like, well, what the heck? I'm thinking the bill would drop down to maybe $100 or something like that. I could deal with that. But it would, I think the first month they charged me like 125, 150. The next thing I knew, it had jumped back up there to $180 just for the basic. And I think I had that high-speed internet. I think that was kind of pricey too. But my grandson said, well, and he been trying to get me to you know, because see, they seen what was going on. But my thinking had to catch up with their thinking. And I don't know what took it so long because I kept paying all this daggone money. But I got me a new phone. I said all that to say I got me a new phone. It's an iPhone. I know next to nothing about these phones. If I didn't have grandkids, I'd be lost in the sauce. But it's an iPhone 13, I think. It's not the latest stuff. These phones too much money for me. I can't listen. My daughter had a phone, $1,000. I'm like, Lord, that phone gonna need to get me up in the morning, get me dressed in the morning, fix me some scramble me some eggs and make me a little bacon, pop some toast in the toaster. That phone would have had to do a whole lot. $1,000. Then it had to take me to work and bring me back home. That's too much. I told my daughter, I said, I'm ready to get the landline up in here again. I'm about, listen. Oh, no. And see, Verizon messed up because they used to, some years back, they used to have a plan that you could get an upgraded on your phone every 2 years, but they took that program away. So I'm like, okay, y'all ain't got nothing to give me, you know, in return for me being a loyal customer all these years. To the loo. So now I think my bill is going to be, it's going to be a lot less for internet, my phone. Because I don't have the cable. I won't be needing the cable because I got that smart TV. And I was so blessed to get that TV when I did. I only paid $125. I don't need nothing big and extravagant. I got a little small TV. It's not that small. I think it's a 32 or whatever have you. That's fine by me. Because half the time the thing looking at me instead of me looking at it. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all for listening to me. I know I seem like I was ranting and raving a little bit, but y'all know how MA gets under my skin. Not just mine. I know you get up under a whole lot of people's skin. With all this shenanigans and all this foolishness. So thank y'all if y'all made it this far. Thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome all the new subbies. Thank you. I tell you, when I see the numbers going up and do something to me, I'll be like, oh, I gotta know one. I get excited about one day on a new person. I get excited. I don't care. I get excited. I'm happy. Because somebody found something in my video that they okay with. And that makes me happy. I'm telling you, sometimes it's the smallest things that make me happy. But that's a great thing. That's a big thing because somebody saw something that they appreciated or they liked and they clicked that subscribe button, and that makes me happy. So it don't take a whole lot to please me. It don't take a whole lot. I get happy easily, honey. But listen, guys, I want to say again from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all the day oneers. Thank you to the new subbies. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your interacting with me. I asked y'all to like. Y'all like. I asked y'all to share. Some of y'all maybe do it. I'm not sure because I haven't been seeing any notifications yet. But I know that's just a matter of time. That's going to happen. It's going to happen. And in the comments, I love the comments because y'all keep some comments because y'all know I like to talk. So, but anywho, guys, I appreciate you guys one and all. I want y'all to love yourself. Love someone else, okay? Tell yourself you love yourself. Tell someone else you love them, okay? Nothing wrong with none of it, guys. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing, okay? Y'all be safe, okay? Out here, be safe, please. Y'all know C is still out there. They trying to make it seem like it's not, but it's still out there, so y'all be safe, okay? And until the next time I see you or you see me, whatever this thing's supposed to be, I'm going to say out. Deuces. Deuces. Deuces, deuces, deuces. Love you and I mean it. Thanks for watching.